You asked if we can add license plate readers to these kind of cameras up here. The short answer is no. They don't have the capabilities to do it, and they're also facing the wrong direction. Mississippi does not require front license plates. These cameras here don't have the functionality to be capable of a license plate reader, but they do have the capabilities of picking up these vehicles over here and giving them a green light at this intersection. But when you do see a license plate reader at an intersection, they do usually get their supplied power from our traffic controller cabinet. And then outside of this controller cabinet, they usually have their own separate enclosure with all their POEs and a cellular modem to connect back to local law enforcement. A little bit of a funny story too. A city I was working in was about to unveil that they were going to use those tag readers to automatically ticket people that didn't have insurance and send them a ticket in the mail. And at the time on that intersection, I was replacing all the cable that powered the signal heads out in the field. And I ran into some issues trying to pull that cable underground, between the conduit being a little bit busted up underneath the pavement and their cables being all knotted up. I decided to cut their cables and rip them out just so I can get my field cables back in and supply power back to the mast arm for these people to safely drive through this intersection when it became morning time. We had to get a boring company to come bore a new conduit underneath that asphalt so that we can get our cables and their new cables over to that mast arm where their cameras were hung up and that our signals were hung up at. Now that was around Christmas time, so it took a couple weeks for the boring company to actually open back up and come do that bore for us. They didn't really appreciate that, so after a few nasty emails back and forth, I will say we probably won't ever work with that company. And I will say I don't regret any of that, because I will always take the safety of these commuters over a little bit of a profit any day. This is a loss for them because we do outstanding quality, and I'm pretty sure my 6-year-old daughter can put up better work than they allow their contractors to do. As always, I hope y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.